What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at this is a spot that's been suggested by Gavin. So we check raise the flop, and we're going to have to play the turn. So let's get started.
Ooh,
Actually,
I like this one.
yeah, would you want to bet here? Also, let's figure out quickly how are we going to make the score basically.
Oh, okay, so scoring rules.
25% of the main frequency, or
Yep.
if you
Yeah,
want
I
your
think,
point, if you want your point, it's 25% within the, and then if you give a wrong answer, that's 0%, you lose a point. Then if you give a correct answer that isn't within the 25% ballpark, you don't win.
how
Yeah,
about
you don't.
this? If the check frequency makes up less than the collective bet frequency and you pick check, you lose a point. So, like, if it's 30% check and 70% bet and you pick check, you lose. That way it disincentivizes playing the safe route a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I disagree
checking.
because if you play the safe
Okay,
route, you don't lose. You don't win. You're not gonna win playing the safe route.
Hmm.
You're just not gonna lose a point.
right. Well, I mean, the 25% to like the main frequency, I think's a good rule that we typically
You
use.
know, if it's a tough one, just go for the safe route if you're ahead. You know, there's strategy in that, the war games, you know?
Mm.
Okay,
Alright, so what did we decide?
we just said it.
You guys were quibbling for a while. Can we get a recap for those
25% of the main
tables?
frequency. That's it.
There
Alright,
we go, there we go.
no
Quibbles.
weirdness. Alright,
And Louis has the final say
Yes. All right,
as our benevolent
supreme leader.
dictator. Yes.
Peter is here. We're gonna force him to play. All right, Galen, do you bet this turn?
This is very similar to the one that actually inspired what I'm doing, the reason I wanted to do this spot. And
I wanna first congratulate you on check raising 10-7.
10-7,
In
right,
in a
right,
way.
right. Yeah, it's a bit wide. I, um, I feel like I'm gonna check. I don't really have like a great explanation, but I'm playing check here. Kinda like a check give up.
Oh. Every time.
He checked back?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
bro. Bro.
all right, so that's good for one.
Uh, What about, are you gonna try to play the river? This river's crazy.
Yeah, play it.
I'm bluffing here. I just don't know how big.
Might lose your
I
point
think,
here, all right?
Can you?
Yes, you can. If you give
I
a
don't,
bad answer,
Do you
I
have
think
to
you
play river?
bluff. Yeah,
yes.
do you have to play river? Alright, I'm bluffing. I just don't know if I need to put it all in. I'm like torn between going 80% and all in. If
Pick your
those,
poison.
alright, let's go 80%. Check, just give
Ooh,
it up.
he's
That's
low.
tough, man. That's tough. Like, I don't know.
Great. This
Yeah,
is gonna be fun.
I would have opted out of that river.
ace high, yep.
Stand up and leave the table.
All right. All right, Mr. Tough Guy, you bet this turn.
Tough guy.
Alright, so we check raise with overs and a gutter. The three's kind of a brick. We have a heart. I believe we can bet again, even though we didn't improve equity, we still have our gutter and overs. And what size? I think like half pot is probably enough to get the job done against what we wanna fold out.
I think you got it. I think you got it. Oh, wow, you're
What?
actually checking, bro. You're actually
Wow.
Dang
checking
it,
here.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna
it was
realize
that or check.
there's
Yeah,
a
go ahead, Pete.
pretty there's a pretty past line here. Like a lot of the time when you don't pick up equity, you just check. It's
Well,
just that simple.
you picked up a heart, so
But
you
we
kinda
still
have
have
some
the
bluff
gutter.
equity. And you
Yeah,
But
and
still
it
have the
seems,
gutter. It's kind of
if
static to the
yeah, it
board
seems like a
station.
bricky turn, like favoring
yeah,
your range, your bluffing range too.
But it's not a 7.
Peter, what do we need to
Yeah,
pick up here? Like a 10, 9
a
or 7 only?
a jack. right, would give us better equity here. A jack would be a card we would want to bluff.
Okay,
Would,
maybe a
okay, I can
4
see.
even,
Because when you
like,
check raise, he doesn't have very many jacks here. And so a jack you're gonna want to bluff. Or a 4.
a
Wow.
4 improves all our 7x, so. Could be an
Hey,
okay
Danny,
bluff.
you still can lose another point here, so go
Well, what
ahead.
did we play check in game here?
Yes,
Yeah, you took the primary node, so you played check.
check again for this. You already lost one.
Oh man. Wait, I can lose again?
Yeah, that's how it was working. I
Yeah, but
lost
don't
one.
worry, we're all gonna be at -10 at the end, so.
It's not
Welcome to the
easy.
war games, my friend.
Yeah, this is not an easy day, so
Yeah.
don't feel bad being
I'm in a
negative.
timeout of all my real tables trying to figure out what to do here, man. I mean, this is tough. Oh my goodness. I'm between the same options, I think, check or 9.5, but you could even maybe get away with third in some worlds.
So what's your answer, my friend?
Or it could be bigger too. Alright, check.
Good boy.
Oof,
Bigger
alright,
Bigger.
is like an
alright,
okay answer,
alright.
but yeah, it is checking. I thought the queen would be kind of a blank, like maybe you could get away with some shenanigans on the queen, I don't know.
I guess
Queen
you have to
doesn't.
go bigger if you're just repping the random like queen 10 of
Queen
diamonds, right?
7 or something, yeah.
Danny should be at 0, by the way, because he lost one and then he got the river, right?
No,
I don't get it back? What do you mean?
should he? Did he say check?
Yeah.
He got it right, right?
He
Okay,
got, he got the
okay,
river
you got the
correct.
check right, okay,
Mhm.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
that's how
yeah,
he
that's
treated
right.
me.
Alright, easy one.
Sometimes when
for
you
him.
check raise, you're actually in value. Oh,
Sometimes.
so I guess we keep barreling then? What's the sizing here?
Relevant questions.
Probably looking at the SPR, I would say we don't go too big, right? So 55, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh,
Good. No, that's
Ooh,
good,
whole
that's
lot of
that's
good.
checking,
good.
wow.
Alright, you got it.
The
And
checking is kinda weird, right? The check
Yeah, it's
raise.
interesting, like, okay, well, just call then.
Yeah.
So the reason it check raise checks is because the deuce doesn't improve any equity for our bluffs. So our range wants to check.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Seems realistic. Oh,
Mm.
this is a good one for you, Louis. What are you gonna do? Or
You
I
do
think
it.
it's 9. 9, no, it's too strong. What is he gonna continue with? Has to be small.
okay, good.
Nice.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you might check sometimes, but definitely small,
yeah.
smaller
Good
check.
find.
Yeah, but maybe
Good
it's
find.
the opposite of the previous spot where like the turn is really good for your range, so you're not gonna check as much. So you can keep barreling with your value.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. That and you also just have the board extremely locked up.
Ooh, no way. How am I
Whoa.
not jamming? Check raise,
Ooh.
bet small. Is this not a jam?
Whoa. Whoa.
Jam.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Okay,
So
This is a really interesting one.
Yeah.
so what are you targeting with your jam? Are you trying to get called by like a 4 or a 6 here?
I'm just trying to get
Uh,
paid with my value.
5, maybe he's got like a 5 he bluff catches you with sometimes. He's got some 7s. He's maybe got a 9 here sometimes. He's gonna have some straights once in a blue moon.
You get more from allowing him to bluff that river, and all his value is still going to pay you because it's stacked to pot ratio of 1. So he's just going to bet all his value anyways. That's going to call your jam.
I think you just need something really strong in the check range and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
you just need something really strong, really strong in the check range. And this is actually like it. Otherwise you're just like wide open. Cause if you look like how many alright, so if you go back to the check note, how many 7s are we actually checking versus betting? Like, okay, 7, 6, 7, 5, 7. So the weakest ones and the strongest ones kind of encompass what you're playing check with.
Yeah, because
Cause
you don't want to just have like 5-6 every time you check.
alright.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Louis.
Yeah, tough
Let's
one,
see.
yeah.
It's good to see.
I thought I had an easy 2 point lead here. Andy,
Continuing 33%.
small?
Yeah.
Hmm,
I was gonna say, they got you here, Andy. I think this is like a weak top pair that you check raised. Your hand was actually downgraded by his
Alright,
continues, so you're probably gonna slow it down. Now you're in a pickle.
yeah.
well, actually, no, because
Yeah,
we
it doesn't
start from the
happen.
right node.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, that's right, that's right, you're right. Okay, so you would play call, obviously, and just go to the
Yeah.
river. Now, what are we doing?
Checking.
Yeah, it's kinda weird.
No.
Oh, you're actually blocking! You're blocking!
Oh my
What?
Alright,
god.
yeah.
Click, Andy, you just stepped on a mine.
Bro, that's a pretty obscure one there. Like, I'm not
That's
doing a lot of
mad.
blocking there. That's an interesting one.
Okay.
He could just add -2 points to anyone who got this one.
Yeah.
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 It's gonna be a bloody day.
That
Are
is,
you also
yeah.
like doing a lot of blocking if the river's an ace?
You probably are. I would guess you are blocking if the river is an ace.
Andy, bonus point. Colorful.
Yeah. Oof. Still tough. I'm calling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah,
that's right.
got it.
50-50.
Okay.
Wee bonus.
Okay, bonus point, Andy.
I'm never paying this guy. Get him out of that pot so
Look at
quick.
this criminal. Look at the
Hey.
criminal. You wanna fold to this guy?
I know, right? I know. There
Alright,
you go.
Peter.
This is an interesting one because our draw picked up showdown and got a little bit better, but it's still an ace high board. He has lots of values here. I'm just gonna check back.
Interesting one it is. But you're supposed to blast. Holy
Oh
cow.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's pretty spicy.
Okay, so we said you don't lose a point for that, right?
Yeah,
See,
you lose a point.
my
Minus
rules,
more than
I
minus
would torch
25.
him.
Well, okay, so we make it
But
like.
that's my rules. It's your
Okay, no
rules.
problem.
It's your rules.
No
No, no, no,
mercy
no,
for
no,
Pete.
no.
No mercy for Pete, that's fine.
Okay, and then
He
easy
can take
call
it.
here.
He can take it.
Ooh, oh my
Gosh,
god,
just
what is
jam it
this?
in.
That's right, that's okay.
I'm never jamming this spot. That's wild.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I know what to do here. I do know what to do here, I think.
You think it's okay, say an answer, Peter?
I'm going to check back.
Yeah,
I'm blocking here.
I would have thought about the block too, yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, now
Oh.
what do
oh,
you do?
Peter,
And fold.
net.
Net.
Ah,
0.32.
Yep. Barbecue me.
Okay,
Um,
so one thing I just wanna point out is like that first round was a disaster. We like
Yes,
yeah.
torched it. All of
This is
us,
yeah.
gonna be a
everybody in,
humbling one,
everyone
Also,
in here torched it.
also, I want advice against calling here.
Yeah. Beautiful.
yeah. Yes. PSA, do not call
Toss
this
Said
in
on the
game.
barbecue here.
Oh no, Sai, is he in the chat already?
He's
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
chat.
Oh,
Alright,
my
give him
goodness.
this one.
Alright, Sai. Oh, what is this? Too easy. How? He shows up against this?
He says
He
5.5.
missed. Alright.
No, 5.5 is good. Oh no, 5.5 is, oh, he didn't say 55, sorry.
I believe he missed.
Yep.
Right, Said, say you check. How do you play this river? You can still lose a point, Said. 13, okay.
Bro, he wants to blast him.
Yes. Oh, he got
Yeah,
it.
it's good,
Which
it's
is
good.
Nails it.
Oh, okay.
Which is good.
And what do you do
Alright.
if you get raised? Oh,
Yeah,
I
probably
think you
just call,
might
huh?
fold Peter.
Of course you fold.
Really?
Call
would
the
it-
second nuts.
I don't think this is a thing in Solvo land, yeah.
It's not a thing in
Uh,
Monotone, how did you check
look at this,
this?
look at
What are
this,
you
look at this,
Oh
doing?
look
my
at this,
god.
look at this. What are we
Crazy
doing?
punter is
What are
back
we
in the
doing?
house.
Galen, have fun.
What are we doing?
It's an easy
I
one.
mean, you got two options here, like, I think you can go super small or check, and I'm playing check. Okay,
Yeah.
not really, but just check.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so this is kind of like a debate. It's kind of a debate, so I feel like you might be able to block sometimes. I don't know. I'm playing check still. I'm just gonna try to check call.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was kind of easy. There was a couple pitfalls there.
Ooh.
Alright, bro, just take it. I'm not paying the man. With
Hmm.
this, it's too weak of a two pair.
Yeah.
Alright, give me my 2 points. I
Oh,
got
you got
bluffed.
bluffed.
I got bluffed.
He knew you
Got him.
got there.
He's a knower.
Alright. Oh, we check raised. We got the king. Hold on. Fold, fold, fold. Alright, I think we're still mainly gonna bet again with 6-5. Although it could be another frigging pitfall. And since it's a king, I wanna go on the larger side. It's kind of a brick, but he'll hit it sometimes, so I kinda wanna go 80. Is that
I like
crazy?
your answer. I think I'm going a little smaller, but I think
Yeah.
I think you got the right motion. You need to be polar here.
80, you say, huh?
He says 80.
Yeah.
I was wrong, and it wants to go
I'm the
small.
worst.
Right, say you
I'm
check.
learning today.
Fastest way to get all the chips in.
Check jam.
Oh, I think you might be right, Peter. Maybe so. I
Yeah?
don't know.
Yeah. Jam it in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Saved.
Yeah.
I still, well, does that count as like another street?
yes.
Kinda?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kinda a gimme.
2 decision points.
You can win a maximum of 2 points, you can lose a maximum of 2 points.
There you go. That's good.
Could we actually look, if he checks the turn back? Could we just take a peek at like 2 river nodes? Like a brick card? And, an ace, or, I don't know. Like check, check turn.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, and then like put a river 10 of diamonds for one, like a brick run out. How do we play? With 6-5?
Danny,
Blocking.
you're in, I don't know why you wanna see this node, you'd never check 2 pair here.
Well, now we learned that we should.
Yeah, but you're
Maybe
never
I'll
gonna
try
do
it.
that.
What do you mean? I try things that I learn.
Mm,
Puts it into practice in the
But
field.
I think they're gonna check back a lot, so that's why I wanna see this
Yeah. Bet small on the river.
on the brick. Alright,
But maybe them checking back too much is an incentive not to check, right? In practice.
Maybe.
And I think it's the same for the block, right? They're never raising against blocks, not enough, so maybe there's more value in going bigger in practice.
There's merit into your thought process. And I think it's one of those things like you're just gonna have to play with in game.
Yeah. But it's good to know the theory. So we pick up equity. I guess this one is a good barrel, so yeah, maybe it's still big size, small sizing again, so I'm gonna try 5.5.
I'm blasting this spot.
Nah, I hesitated with this
So,
one.
so close.
Yeah, too bad. Okay, so give me the 5.55% then. Oh, come on.
You
Ooh,
call?
I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
I think it's too big to call. It sucks, but
Yeah, I think odds wise, is it not a fold?
yeah, I think it's just a fold.
You
Not
could be
playing
drawing
enough
bet here.
outs.
No, it's
Oh
a
my
call.
god,
Yeah,
0.1.
strange.
Alright,
Yeah, combo draw straight and flush, and occasionally the queen's good here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh.
But I take it that last hand, the flush in itself, you're priced out to call.
what's going on here? How did I check raise that? This is a good card. This is a bad spot.
I like this spot.
Absolutely hate it.
Easy decision, Louis.
Yeah, you think, Pete?
Yeah.
Feels like I could check, huh? And get away
What?
with it. But
Pete's trying to bait you.
Isn't a
with,
bit small
with the
fine?
three here and like, what would my nines play here with if I check raise ace nine or king nine or? And then, and then should I continue my motion? Because a lot of my spade are gonna like break here, so, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
don't know,
with,
Louis.
with
It's a
three,
weird one.
yeah, it's a
But you
weird
don't
one.
have to play like you have a 9 because you have a value hand that's not a 9, so maybe you have like two different strategies.
Yeah. Should I play the safe route? I'm at zero. I mean,
Yeah, I think you have a safe option here,
I
but
think it's easy to check, right? It would be easy for
Oh,
to check here, but I'm gonna bet anyway. Ah,
Okay, that's not
um,
bad, Louis. That's not bad. You found a bet, but it wants to go really small or check.
that's interesting, yeah.
yeah. So,
Smerrill.
okay, so say it's really small.
Raise.
I would just check.
One, bet one. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot we're playing a game. It's a good check anyway.
good job. Louis.
Alright,
Oh, you could have eked out one more chip.
alright, Andy.
We've not picked up any equity, so still got a gut shot. Call the check raise. I'm checking.
I like it.
Okay,
Yeah, when you think about it, Jack 10 is so much better here to go with.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
I think it's a fold. Odds wise, I don't think I've the odds to call, but I'm folding.
Really good.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to hold on to
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
alright. Peter.
Okay. So this is the good card for our hand, but not particularly for our range. A bunch of our spades have not improved. Our straight draws have not improved. This is going in my double check raise bucket. Check.
You wanna check raise again, Peter?
Yep.
Absolute animal.
This is the premium hand that you want to put in your double check raise bucket.
Okay,
You unblock his spade barreling, you unblock straights. Now we just go for a little bit of thin value. 13.5.
What if it's another check to check
Yeah, I would
raise?
think it's a pretty common check here, right? It's gonna reopen a lot.
I could see both being fine.
Oh, you can
I would
block
never
if
check.
you want to
so
induce.
close,
Okay.
Peter.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too greedy, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit too greedy.
And he calls. Called us with king high. Savage.
Alright, Saeed, have fun.
How are you doing, Saeed? 5-3. Alright, easy one. What about now? So you pick up the bluff? Saeed, you need to give an answer.
Give up, check, he
I don't know. Oh, it's
Okay,
oh.
okay.
said. He's actually right. It's
Check
either
or blast.
like give
Yeah.
up or blast, and blast is
Yeah.
all in.
Alright. Nicely done. Okay, Gavin. Oh, Gavin's gonna get all the easy ones.
I don't know how easy this one actually is. I mean, our hand has been downgraded from its absolute value, but we picked up, a flush draw. So when the flush comes in, I don't think we're gonna have like super big barrels. So I'm like torn between like 33% and check, so, maybe we go with 33%? No, it's just checking.
Nope.
And it wants to go pink, so it's actually, I misidentified the spot, it's actually more polar. You call if you play check. Now you're going to block.
To what size? 10?
I think it's probably gonna put a 10 out there. 10, maybe you go bigger. I don't know, you check, okay. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm over here. Betting wrong sizes. He actually had a 9 and a better flush draw. That's like the best card in the deck for that guy.
Okay, Danny.
Oh, I have a wheel. The flush hit. I don't
Wheelie
really
boy.
care that much. Um. Probably either half or, yeah, half seems about right, right? I don't think we're gonna check with no spade. Let's go half pot here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you get to go bigger.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
And then,
And then on the brick. I don't see a reason. I mean, it might trap, but I would just jam.
I would jam as well.
Hmm,
Yeah, you unblock everything.
Alright.
alright. Got one.
That's a ween.
Um,
Now, Said, you went from -1 to 1. Okay, whose turn is, oh my,
that's my turn. I'm just wondering how the 10 of spades allow us to, I don't know, can we just check this? Yeah, I think check is fine. So I'm down to go for it. It's check or bet small, I'd say.
I'll never check here.
Oh, bet 33 is the preferred line. Damn it.
Yeah, cuz you check raise top pair for value, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
true.
got top pair, right?
It's just you don't need, I don't know, you don't need protection. You can go for value, but you also have like,
It's
you don't
value.
have like two more streets of value, I'd say. It's just that.
Why not? What's wrong with getting 2 more streets if the board's?
I think there's a lot of rivers that are annoying for you, right? You're not
It-
going to value on a spade. You're not going to value on.
Just talking, okay, here, what would be wrong with getting another street of value if it was a deuce of clubs? A 6 of hearts?
No, I think yeah, you're right. It would be fine on a lot of runouts, yeah.
I would go for it.
Especially if you go small, then it's fine. Sure.
Think about this. You wanna go it for value with top pairs?
Yeah.
Wanna go it for it with like a bluff here, maybe sometimes, like an ace? Maybe
Mhm.
an ace with a 10? Maybe an
Yeah.
ace with a queen? You know?
Yeah,
So
sure.
ace of spade here wants to bluff, I think, a lot. There's a bunch of stuff, you need a good mix of value.
Yeah,
Straight,
you're fine with calling if
flushes.
he raises or anything. Yeah, no, it's fine. I like the reasoning.
Alright,
Okay. So now it's as you said. So are we okay with going for value again? And which sizing do we pick? And yeah, the thing is, it's against button, so he has plenty of king X. Even like king X with a spade would be pretty tempting to call. But I don't think we get to go all in. I think it's more like 17.
yeah, I think it's one of these two.
Yeah. Nope.
Hmm.
So I mean, there are straights and flushes available. And you've already
Yeah,
bet
yeah,
twice.
that's
You check raise bet already. So like,
yeah, no, you're right.
Enough.
It's more like the 10 of spades is good. He blocks queen
I
10, he
mean,
blocks some
you have a
flushes.
great card. The ten of spades is like very premium
Yeah.
card, but
I
it
think
still
that's why it's
doesn't mean
yeah, that's why it likes blocking, right? It's still not enough to go for big bet.
big bet is like encompassed by like flush blockers, it looks like. Like you see queen five
Hmm.
off, I bet that's the queen of spades down
Well,
there.
even like king 10 off is going for it
Yeah, it just likes
without the
going small.
spade.
Yeah, okay.
When you have the
Yeah,
spade,
it's similar hand class.
yeah.
Interesting line out of position to just go small, small on a run out like this.
What feels like whenever like the flush comes in,
Every time he calls a bet, his range gets filtered and you're gonna be beating less of it, right?
Okay, this is
He
yeah,
still has
this is a
traps
snap
and
call.
stuff. And
Wow. Oh, this is crazy. What? Oh, are you blocking the turn and you check this on the river and you just fold the jam?
I don't know what to tell you, Tristan, outside of,
Ah, yeah, it's no, but too
click,
bad.
click,
I learned my lesson.
you just stepped on a landmine.
Yep.
Bunch of savages out there.
How is this not a call? You blocked the flush.
Yeah, this is crazy, right? You
Bro,
have
It's
the
it's
very
you have the
callable.
10 of spades and you're like, what are you calling here?
it's a 5 card hand. Like there's straights and flushes available.
But why do you prefer king 6 over king 10 is what I don't get.
Blockers. I think it's a blocker thing. Like a lot of his bluffs
Yeah,
encompass 10x.
so the 10 is blocks more
So
bluff
Yeah.
it
combos than
pushes him
value
into,
combos. It
yeah,
has to
yeah,
be
yeah.
something like that.
The
So if you have a
eight
10,
and
it pushes
seven
him
is the worst.
into
Mm.
value.
you want him to be bluffing 10 of spades.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
just more combos of bluff that contains a 10 than value hands.
Well, look at the raise range. You can prove that by just looking at what the
Yeah.
button's raising.
What's buttons all
What
in
they're
range?
jamming. Yeah.
Yeah.
We played check and not block, but same idea.
Hmm.
So if you look at the 10 block, 10-4, 10-5, 10-6, those are probably flushes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen
Well,
10's a
not everyone,
straight.
right? Maybe
Yeah, 10-7's okay. That's a bluff. Okay.
Uh,
Then you've got
10-8. 10-8 is like full frequency. That's one of the robust bluffy boys there. That's why you don't want an 8. Queen 7, another really robust bluff. That's why you don't want a 7.
yeah.
Okay, so ace queen, like I said, with the big
Mm-mm.
spade, or ace 10 with the big spade. It's a great
Yeah,
bluff.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, those are in there too.
Oh, yeah.
So what is our best bluff catcher?
Lower
King nine,
king
I guess,
X.
when we check it.
King 6 seems to be like a pretty good one. King 6, for whatever reason. It's like, okay, fine.
I mean, some of the bluffs were like 10-7, so I guess that's where you fold king 7
You do a
pure, but king 6.
lot of folding
Mhm.
here. There's a
Yeah.
lot of folding.
Call 2 pair.
So what this means is that you need to check a bunch of kings on the river, because
Yeah,
otherwise.
that's it.
you can't
The
call.
range is just not as
Yeah.
unprotected as it seems.
Mm.
So it's fine to just fold that.
Bad.
In theory. Louis like, my range is very unprotected.
Hmm.
I would
I
never
mean,
check
same here,
2 pair.
honestly, but
I would bet there, but I'm just not sure about the sizing. Think it's small.
I think you go half pot.
I would opt to just do it all the time, but
You declared small, so pick your small. You can't
Oh,
take my
man.
answer. No, you can't take my
Did,
answer.
did you pick
It's
up
not
equity,
because you
Louis?
speak out of turn that my options are ruled out, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Did you
still
pick
I,
up? Did you pick
pick
evaluating.
up
it.
equity?
Not to yeah, kind of. No, no, we didn't.
You actually got downgraded, to be
But,
honest.
but my
Yeah,
issue
because now
here
the floor is
is
not clean.
we're at the bottom of the range.
Mhm.
But you do have ace high.
Okay, okay, you wanna make me check?
It's up to you.
I wasn't pushing you that way.
I'm take the loss. I think I'm gonna bet. Yeah, cause
Okay.
I would bet, no. Probably it's more reasonable to check.
I commend your bravery for looking for the bet, and it's rewarded with a reasonable bet.
20%.
25%, 35,
Nope.
36. Okay,
It's more than.
okay.
But I'm surprised you would go so small. Maybe because when you bet 20%, the majority of like the lowest hands that call are ace high. So when you block that, it's good to bluff small, maybe.
Should have gone bigger.
When you have a straight here, what are you afraid of?
Yeah, I think that's the answer. Like if you had like 7-4 there, you don't wanna necessarily blast.
Mhm.
All right, tens of brick, Louis.
Yeah,
Did you
I've
take the
got
bet
no
line?
heart.
Did you take the bet line?
I made
You
it
did
bet small and now here I am.
Here you are, Louis. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Stack the pots one.
Yeah. I mean, if I bet this turn, I'm sorry.
I would bluff too, Louis. Don't feel bad.
I'm sorry. It's called the investors. Tell them I picked up equity on the turn.
Good
Hey,
boy,
it's
good
fine.
boy, good puns.
Now you can
Alright,
also tell the investors that the solver agrees.
alright, I'll also zero. Okay, win one, lose one.
No one was, there was 0 checks there, by the way.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh. I think a monotone board favors the big blind still. Well, oh, a bit monotone board they called. Oh, not sure about the check or bet continuous small check.
Good. I was gonna say, I don't think check is ever wrong, is what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
And now?
I'm checking again and seeing.
Hmm,
Oh no,
That's annoying.
it is, yeah.
Peter.
All right. After a check raise, our hand doesn't improve equity here. A ton. We have some straight draw, double flush board. Man. Um, yeah,
Peter,
I'm probably just checking here.
think,
Bro, I
you
think you
said we
go
didn't pick up
absolutely ham.
equity, but I think we did.
You
What
did
about
Yeah.
pick
the
up
10
equity.
here, Pete?
We did pick up equity, but not enough. We would have picked up more equity if it was the seven of spades, which would be a more natural continue for the hand.
Yeah, but still, it's just one of our straight card, no?
I think you go bananas here. I think you're like losing your mind on this turn.
What do you wanna
Uh,
do, Pete?
check.
He said check, I think.
Yeah, it's going bananas.
Sorry, Pete.
Eh.
I would
Okay,
not be
so
surprised if you actually have like maybe jams here with certain parts of the range, like crazy stuff like that.
For sure. Like 9x is gonna want it. Okay, just easy give up.
Uh,
Instead of 3.
Alright, Saeed. Easy check, huh? Okay. Alright, that's good. Follow the river now. Almost, Saeed, almost. Just wrong size. Yep.
Ha! He has aces. Okay.
What's the merit in going big here? I don't get it.
You get better hands to fold?
Do you? When you go 80%, does he fold a jack?
He's got some like 6, 7, 8s, 9s that are gonna fold.
Yeah, maybe. It's like 7.15 EV.
Uh,
It's weird to pick this as a bluff, right?
It is kinda interesting that it wants to go big. I wonder if it's just the rainbow nature of the jack, like the jack maybe is just kinda bricky. He's not folding that hand.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's could be a bottom of the range thing.
Yeah, then why wouldn't we choose like a 4 or something? Or like a 3? I don't know. It's interesting. It doesn't go, I mean, it does some big, but it's really, the
Yeah.
primary motion is
Yeah, I
small
think it's
here.
not too relevant. But it's interesting that he doesn't reopen on the turn, though.
We went with a check on the turn, right? So check.
Yeah.
and some-
I think some of it, honestly, Tristan, it's just a function of like what the rest of the range wants to do. I think you have components that wanna
Mm,
go like absolutely fucking bonkers there.
yeah.
So, it like bleeds into some of these combos.
Yeah, I think it's just super thin value. Maybe he gets to call you with some ace high sometimes, or like a 4x.
Maybe.
Alright. Gavin, that one's for you.
Oh, boy. What is this?
Mm-mm.
What is this? Okay, so we defended the big blind, so we don't have like all of the good pairs. He's got all of the better pairs, but we do have like a lot of 10x here. I don't know, man. I'm checking here. Like, that's what I'm actually doing in game.
Okay.
And I think it's, it just looks like it's a really polar spot. There's a little bit of purple bleeding in there. Alright, so he goes small. Like, if we had a bluff, what would it be? Something like this? Maybe not. Maybe. Do you just get to fold though?
I mean, I would have bluffed this turn, so who knows? But that was a great turn for our hand because the blockers and
I think it's actually, I mean, it's like, I think it's pretty bad. Um,
I think it's bad
because,
for him.
well, he's got aces, he's got kings, he's got more queen X, or does he? We have pretty close queen X. I think it's just a really dynamic card. I'm going to, it's such a small bet, you're probably supposed to call. I feel like you're gonna be mixing calls and folds here, and, I'm going to play fold in game, actually. I don't wanna turn it into a bluff. That was my initial thought. It's calling, and it is bluffing a little bit, yeah. 1.2, like, it's not even close, man. Look at that, it's not even close.
Yeah,
1.2. Alright, play call.
because you have high cards, overs to the 10. I think it matters more than the open-ended at this point.
What do we do? Are we gonna block? I don't know. Play check hero call. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Play check. Jeez.
Okay, and then fold.
Bro, you think? I don't know, man. Are you calling the turn to fold here? Like I would not be surprised if you do some silly hero calling, but I'm not doing it. I'm folding. Get me out. Okay, good. Get me out. I don't even know if I lost or won a point or what happened.
0.
Sure. I mean, I did play check. I had like 3 decision points there, I
Yeah.
thought.
It's a scam for some people.
Okay.
I
Daddy.
mean, we didn't get a spade, but we got the 4, so we did pick up some equity. A lot of our bottom end stuff will have improved here. 5-4 if we have it. Deuce 3 if we have it. We have it. 4-3, 4 deuce. But it's like not a big improvement. I don't even know if we have 3 deuce. Maybe only like spades and hearts. Man. I'm very torn. I kinda wanna like continue small and get a cheap river, like I would with like 4-3 and stuff. Maybe bluff river. So let's try. I mean, what would I do with ace 5 though? I would bet big. Spades, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a very interesting one. It could check too. My timer is up, right? Alright, let's bet. Fuck, third's not gonna fold anything though, is it? Is it gonna, it's not gonna fold anything. Let's check.
The pain.
Dude,
What
I
a
don't know what
man.
to do here
What a
anymore.
It's
man.
fine.
It was an easy bet. You pick up equity. Come on.
Yeah, I
You
know, but
pick up
also,
equity, you
this
can
board's a
bluff a
weird
spade
board.
river. If it
I
breaks,
was
you
kinda
bluff.
pranking. I feel like I was pranking and this 4 is like not enough for me. Like I wanted the spade.
Right, joke's over.
Alright, so you check. You bets. What do you do? Oh,
Fold. Why are you betting your jack? You should let me see a 3 for free. In game, they'll let you see the 3 for free on the river there.
Yeah.
alright, Tristan.
I'd say on a pretty drawy board like this, we don't go too big, but I want to continue probably 33%. I
Did you
think it's
scam me a
fine.
point? Was I not at 2?
Yeah, I get it.
I should get 2.
Yeah, you play one street. Let Tristan speak.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with 33% here.
Okay, fair.
Oh, mostly check. All right.
Right. What about now?
Okay, so now we want a value for sure, and sizing wise, I don't know if we get to go too big. I don't want to be a nit, but I like the 57% sizing here. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's mostly going small actually, huh? Yeah, I don't know what are these spots, but all right. Oh God,
Very
not
amusing.
again,
It's not over there.
not again. Uh, I
Not
mean, again, it's a
again.
spot where like you're blocking like 8-10 stuff like that, but is it going to be the same or like actually 8x is bad because they're bluffing with a lot of, I don't know, 8-7 or something?
Is the 8 good or bad?
Yeah, I think it's bad again if it's the same as previously, so maybe just fold with the
I,
same idea that your range is actually
man,
somewhat protected. Yeah.
yeah, see,
Alright,
there you
alright,
go. There
alright,
you
Yeah.
alright.
go. I
All
felt
right.
like this one was a little more attractive just cuz it's not as much completed equity, but I guess there still is. There's straights and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Let's see, what kind of queen we call on the river?
I guess smaller queen X again, like No, just two pairs. All right.
7, queen 8 mixes, queen 9 is 2 pair, queen 10 is mixing, queen jack is 2 pair. Even queen king, look at queen king up
Yeah,
there,
it
like,
doesn't really matter, right? It's all the same hand.
yeah, they're effectively worth the same because the hands that are raising beat single queens
And
across
yeah,
the
and I
board.
guess apparently there's no preference between king, 10, or 8 in terms of blockers. So
Yeah, like part of it too, once you check raise the flop and he continues, and you barrel the turn and he continues, like he's just here with really strong draws and hands that are made, right? And
mm,
queen eight's a pretty marginal made hand when you've taken, a couple of aggressive actions against the guy and he's still
yeah,
around.
yeah, for sure.
Yep, tough one. Alright, who's up? Louis.
Louis.
Look at this hand fit for a king.
I think I'm betting. Five. My second option was 50.
Yeah, it really is a half potter, to be honest. You only have 5% of the small.
Alright.
Yeah, see, I'd have messed this one up too. I'm thinking like you have completed equity with flushes, so maybe small, but I guess you wanna tax his single spades.
Talk to you later, Saeed. I'm gonna lose the rest. Alright,
There you go,
alright. Wrong side from
redemption.
the turn, but the river is okay. Oh,
He just had, yeah,
oh,
he had
oh,
that.
oh.
You ran into the effective nuts almost.
My dear friend, Greg. It's with a very heavy heart. Oh, actually, Danny was here. My dear friend Danny.
Dear Danny.
My dear Danny.
But
I had the queen of spades, okay.
I had the queen of spade, Danny, and
And it's gone.
yeah,
oh, did you punt?
right.
How big was
Andy,
the buy-in?
I'm going 55% here.
55, okay. Good pick, good strong pick, Andy. You just
It is a
solved
good
it.
pick. There you go, Andy. That's a
Alright,
good one.
Andy has a sharp eye today. Right, Andy? Are you gonna mess this one up?
Uh, I'm putting the pedal down and going for it.
Alright.
Oh
Oh,
my
what?
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoa,
Oh, what's...
switching gears there, Andy.
I certainly am, yeah.
Alright, still in the
Oh.
no win, no loss.
Yeah. Too greedy.
You want to let him bluff?
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
alright. Peter.
So we have an equity hand that completed here when we check raise on an ace king board. Man, this is tough though. He has a lot of this value.
Is this an equity shifting card?
It
Extremely.
is.
Yeah,
I am going to bet very small here.
Okay.
33
How
or
small?
20. 20.
Ah, Peter.
Oh, it's 33.
Close. Yeah,
Nice.
the motion is right. Like you did
Yeah,
identify that it's typically small, but you went too small.
a little bit too small,
Yep.
Pete.
And check.
Too bare. Isn't that a bit nitty here, Pete?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We
Look
want
how
to keep
dynamic this board is.
we
What
want
do
to
you
keep
do
all
with
his
flushes?
bluffs. We
Oh,
want to keep
maybe,
all his bluffs in here with an incomplete hand with like a jack of spades or a 10 of spades.
maybe, huh? Maybe.
Mhm.
No. But I was getting it wrong anyway.
Oh yeah, you can't punt it off.
Yeah. It's 10 betting for that. Arnie, are you jumping in?
Yeah, I'll jump in. So we check raise our top pair.
Alex,
Actually,
if you wanna play, you can use the chat box as well, by the way. So Arnie, yeah. You check raise, are you betting this turn?
Yeah, probably it's gonna bet small-ish, just because the flush came in. So probably 33%. Oh, even bigger, 55%.
It's a half potter.
Welcome to the game. Now what,
Okay.
Arnie?
Probably just gonna check.
Oh my goodness, no value bet.
No, we've got a good hand here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it wants to go all in.
Go for all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Welcome to the game, Arnie.
Well, no, we bet half pot, right? We got called. He's gonna have a lot of flushes in range, but he's
also
gonna
got
have
bad.
better.
It's just
He's
But
also
yeah,
gonna have
it's
kings.
button, so he's gonna have a crap ton of king X that's gonna wanna call.
Alright, so we
Often,
check raise. Like, my inclination, like what I normally would do here is I would bet small. Um. We've seen so much half pot is my thing. I'm looking at this and I'm like, ugh. But maybe if we had a straight, we would go small. I don't know. I'm gonna go 33. I'm gonna stick with what I would do in game. Okay, good.
Ooh. Alright, you got it. For now.
Call. Um. I'm torn between check and donk jam. In all actuality here, I'm checking. Okay. You saw how profitable donk jamming was?
Now what?
You just let it go.
The Galen special.
It's a little different here, but yeah, it effectively works the same.
Danny.
Oh,
Man, this is a really
oh,
interesting turn card.
yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do here.
4, 5, 6, 7. We have the jack high. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna follow up with the bet. And I think half pot makes sense here. Let's do it.
I would have gone
Ooh, only
small.
third. Interesting, because of the straight interaction and the
I
flush.
think, yeah, I think there's just like a lot of really strong hands that you wanna get value out of an ace with. Like, you have straights and flushes and
But an ace doesn't fold to half. I don't think that's all of it.
Mm.
maybe.
I think it's just a thing we've seen
I
when
think-
there's like plenty of draws that come in on the turn. You just go very small a lot.
You should actually look,
Yeah,
after
just trying to
you play
nudge
the
the
river.
equity
After you look at the river, you should look at if aces are actually folding on this situation.
on the turn. Alright, so we thirded and he called, and we got the four liner. We blocked the flush, we have a value hand, how big do we go? Probably not jam, I would go like 60, I think is sweet here.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, 60, Louis.
Very
Mm.
good. And it does jam.
Or all in.
Okay,
Alright.
Hey, will you follow up on that one point, Louis? When you check raise bet half, does he start folding ace X?
He called
the
with
turn.
nines here for a smaller bet, so I don't think he's folding an ace for a bigger bet.
maybe like ace 10, no spade.
Just curious, we were very surprised by the river, so you might be
Well,
surprised here. So.
I think it's a nice turn to look at. You're betting your range here, right? No, just not
You're
the sixes.
betting pretty heavy, yeah. There's a
Mm.
lot of betting here.
Okay, so
That's
you
why there's a
say
lot of smalling.
we
Hmm.
bet bigger on turn?
Yeah. So if you hit him with
Take a look
half
at
pot,
half.
does he start folding ace X?
No.
He didn't.
Ace deuce is starting to
Ace
fold.
nine.
Are you betting half here or? Oh yeah, 55. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, ace nine. Okay, if you look over there, ace nine off is indifferent.
Yeah, but yeah, basically
But
not.
largely, I wouldn't call this, you're getting some of his aces to fold. It's
I
like
agree.
there's a
Yeah.
No,
few,
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it's just like you said, it's a matter of your range. Either like your value hands don't want to go too big for a lot of them because they've been downgraded, and your bluffs have plenty of equity. So don't want to go too big neither because you picked up. Like you're either super nutted or I don't know.
That all makes sense. You turned a flush, you turned a straight, or you like, the four helped you, like now you're open-ended, now you have a pair, now
Yeah.
you know, or your
And if you
ace
had top pair, you
six
don't
was
want to
slightly
blast off.
downgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nudging equity.
Um,
Yeah, so like on the card that basically every flop bluff you could think of gets improved on, you just range bet small.
Yeah. I think it's a
Hey,
good
Makes
heuristic.
sense.
I think that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Um so we did check raise for value, and the 7 doesn't improve his range, but it's not like we can keep barreling. I don't know if it's gonna block. I think I'm just gonna check.
Safe route, safe route.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't be wrong here. Oh, okay. And this is a good card for a hand.
Think safe route again, no?
Yeah, you can certainly check, but is there not some blocking? Yeah, that's what I was thinking
I
actually.
scam you.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
fine.
scam. Alright. See you block bet.
Don't let him do you dirty like that.
And then
Hmm. I think this one, I don't know. It's always the same spot. It's like again, is the 9 bad or is it good? I don't know.
The
Certainly
solver's
taking
a
some
sick
10.
puppy.
it's really going after you, Tristan. So it's
Yeah, I
perfect.
don't know what's up with. I'm gonna go with a call this time.
Louis, are you gonna make him get this right?
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
there
not
you go, it's
bad.
fine. You couldn't be wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't be wrong on this one. So.
A 3
Is the
point.
solver value jamming? Yeah, look at that, man. That's even
Whoa!
thinner than
Oh
I
my
thought.
God!
What
This
the heck?
Second
if the
pair,
guy
you know, the
is
jack
turning
pair,
this,
so you have less jacks and then he's like in his.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was thinking about blocking at
I
first.
was gonna ask if he's value jamming pocket tens, and then he shows up with ace eight.
Ace 8, yeah, so wild.
What a sick puppy.
Hmm.
I think I make
The
a
guy's
mistake.
turning this in game. I'm like, okay, take my stack. You deserved it.
I would bet 80% here.
Even with the completed equity.
I'm not
Whose turn?
afraid.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yes. How bad of a mistake is it, Arnie?
Not,
Oh,
not a bad mistake.
oh.
Your
So,
hand's quite disguised at this point.
alright, so say I bet 55. He folds.
The
Wow.
more connectivity
Just
the
two.
card
I
brings,
can't even save it
typically,
on the river. I just got scammed.
you're not gonna have huge sizes. So the eight slots in really nicely there with the 10-9, so you're like, a lot, like the queen jack improves, right? The jack eight improves, it's like the 4, 5, 6, 7 principle we were talking about earlier, right? You're not gonna size as large when it connects really well,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think.
it didn't go as small as some of the spots that we saw. Was
Right,
55% preferred. Interesting.
Andy.
Yeah, flush, the straight comes in, blocking the heart flush. He's Going for value, 83%.
It's another one we might go a little
Yeah,
smaller.
again, double
Strange,
flush
yeah.
draw. I think you sized down a bit.
Okay, yeah,
No, it's, well, double flush draw would push you up, right? But the
yeah.
fact that the 6 kind of connects so well with the
Yeah,
4,
yeah,
3,
it's
and all
everything. It's
the,
like the 6, the
yeah.
double flush draw.
Yeah, okay.
Your range has so much value.
I'm going 12.5 here. Oh, all on. Oh.
Oh, the
Yeah.
mighty have fallen, Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter, you got
Yeah.
a lifesaver here.
Alright. So when we check raise, this doesn't complete any of our draws. This one's so strong. We don't mind giving a free card. I am going to check.
You sure, Pete, you don't wanna go 33%?
Yep.
How sure are you?
I think it would go a little bit, but 90% check, 10%, 33. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Alright.
like all of our draws bricked. The question is, do we get to check raise here? Probably. I'm gonna give him the click.
No, yeah,
14.75
just call, yeah.
calls. Yeah. And if we play the just call line, we're obviously checking this.
Yeah, I think it's good. Nice.
And he has nothing anyways.
Ah, too bad. Too bad he
Oh,
didn't go
mostly
for
good.
it.
Arnie,
Wow, we check raise bottom pair on double Broadway board. Sweet.
congratulations, Arnie.
Yeah, you're
Honestly,
stuck
don't
in
know what you're
bottom.
doing, but keep it up.
I remember Galen giving me a hard time for doing this one time when he was
Thought we
looking
didn't
at a couple
wanna
of my
do it
hands.
with the king
Yep,
kicker.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
Well,
kind of sick.
I think we're going broke, most likely on this hand. Right now, I'm probably just gonna check. This is probably just gonna be a give up with the jack coming in.
You sure? Ah, you
Alright,
can.
in the ballpark.
There we go. That's why you check raised.
And I think we still probably have the best hand here. Probably just block bet here, hopefully. Yeah, probably like 33%. So all in.
Wow.
I was thinking about just ripping it all in here, but especially check back the turn, right?
Arnie, we both know you always go all in here. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I usually would block, right? Because I know the games I play, the guys can sort of spaz those small bets, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing we saw a lot, right? With your really strong
Right, like if
hands
I open
sometimes.
jam, 2x jam here, I'm not getting called by pretty much anything, I don't think, right?
Alright, Galen, let's see your moves.
Uh, Double flush draw. 7 does complete some of our raises. I think I'm probably going to bet smaller check here. And I don't know, man. Like when I check raise the 4, I really kinda wanna lean check. Cause we have a pair. I would check, yeah. I guess, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, remember the spot where we were almost like range betting small? The only hands that checked were like the lower pairs. So this makes sense.
So,
tricky
yep, I
river.
agree. This is a tricky river because we've improved our hand pretty substantially, but it also brings in a flush.
Yeah, you can just jam this one.
I don't think we can jam,
Yeah.
but I do think we can bet quite large. Maybe jamming's okay sometimes. I just don't think you get called by much. There's straights and flushes available, so we have a very relevant blocker to some of his value though in the king. I would bet 80% here, I think.
Nice.
That's what I was doing as well.
Mm,
Good. I'm betting 80 and folding probably to a jam. Who's folding?
really? Oh, yeah, true.
Can you fold though?
In
Putting that much
practice,
of your stack in?
I
I
think
mean, in
so.
think it's
practice,
just a
if you're
cry
just
call.
not winning, you're not winning, you know?
Why don't you check it out, Louis? See if they're folding.
Did really
In
fold
theory, I
there?
don't think it's ever
Trips
folding, but
four?
With the king blocker, with the flush blocker and trips,
oh no, no. In
I'm with
theory, you're
Arnie,
never
I'd
folding,
never
right?
fold. I'd never
Yeah.
fold.
we put 3/4 of our stack in, right?
You're telling yourself lies.
See, yeah, without spade, you're folding, but with the
It's
spade,
mixing, it's mixing, it's mixing.
it's mixing, yeah, it's indifferent.
It's not as much of your stack as you thought.
Yeah. And you know, if it's mixing in theory, you can definitely
There's the
exploit
logic.
it to
Fold
be
in
fold.
game.
There he goes, there he goes.
Chill out, Galen. It's a good fold.
We did only put half our stack in.
Not even.
Danny,
It's on me. We found the check raise, we picked up the double gutter. We have the heart too. I mean, sorry, the open ender. So let's, I mean, this might be some weird check, but I would bet again, and I wouldn't go too big, cause our tens don't need to go too big. Between 50 and third. Maybe just third here will get the job done. Am I crazy? Let's
yes,
try third.
Nice.
Ba-boom!
I would have
Baba
bet
Boosh,
bigger. I don't get why it's not a little bit bigger here. But maybe
It's
because
a
it's
total
there.
brick, pair board.
I think his continues, like his value components
All
are
of his
static.
floats.
Yeah, it's like you're either like pretty behind here or he's got like
Hmm.
nothing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
either
it's not
picked up
gonna
a
matter
hard
to a
draw
10, like.
or he like bricked his, king jack of diamonds. Just has to call
Exactly.
fold.
Exactly. The king jack of diamonds is just kind of like, okay, well, that's not what we
Hmm.
needed, so I'm
Yeah.
folding.
And now this should be a pretty sweet jam, I think.
I also think so. Whoa, never. Whoa.
No,
Not
why
today.
not? We're at the bottom of our range.
Not today.
Maybe
Or
when
do
you
we
go
have
for it.
like,
All right.
uh,
Maybe when you go for it on the river, like the cards wrapping around the 10 are more
I think he's
relevant
just,
than
I think he's just saturated with 10x.
yeah.
So it's like, you're just bluffing into, the nuts too much.
Hmm. But
you
what do
gotta bluff
you go
something.
for? Yeah, what do you go with? I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
you're right. You do gotta bluff something.
Is it 5x?
Can you check big
No.
blind
Oh wait. Yeah, go to what we're bluffing, Louis.
7-4?
4-3,
Oh yeah, 5x.
5x.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's the lower ones and then. Yeah, not 7-8. Okay,
Yeah, you're literally going from the bottom of the deck.
Hmm.
So like below a 5.
Yeah, it turns out you do have worse than 7x.
yeah.
It does go for it some though.
Oops.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so like when you check raise the flop, you're kind of blocking the continues you want him to have that brick. Like he's gonna have 7,
Yeah.
8, 9 combos that are
Hmm.
gonna
Makes sense.
continue.
Okay,
Dang it.
Your
okay,
heart was in the
Oh,
right,
and that's
And
where
your
then-
heart
you
was in the right place, Danny.
and
this
that's why
guy
I saw
always gets top pair. Marginal top pair.
yeah.
Every time, every turn.
Somebody sounds jealous.
And not jealous, cause the guy's gonna rip the river on him. And he's gonna have like,
I would think it's 55% is preferred sizing here.
I support that. It actually goes small,
Smaller is
so, but
yeah.
55 is like not bad.
Is it all between like the 20% margin? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I-
one.
Yeah, it is. It's 20% off.
Okay, got him.
I guess it's just gonna have so many marginal floats on that flop between the
Hmm.
king and the three, right? Sixes, sevens, eights, maybe.
Yeah. Also, we really didn't see a whole lot of spots where you got too big on the at this SPR, I think.
Who's this one? Alright, I learned something on these textures today, by the way, and let's see if Louis learned it. Louis learned it. You bet a lot of half pot on the monotone ones where it bricks.
Yeah.
I was never doing this in game, but I'm gonna start doing it.
Were you just checking or were you just betting smaller?
Small.
Oh,
It seems you wanna tax a lot of their single spades a bit more. And I guess it's what your flushes wanna do when you actually flop a
Yeah,
flush.
like if you have 7-8 of spades, you kinda wanna put some money in there.
You need protection against his queen with a king of spades.
You got it.
Down. What a
Now what are you
river.
gonna do, cowboy?
I wanna
Hmm.
jam. My instinct says jam, but the flush is there, the straight is there.
Yes. Embrace the
Hmm.
nit, Louis, embrace it.
So I'm like. A little bit discouraged there. Ah, see,
Ooh,
A little jam,
it's
but
not
you're not
wrong,
crazy
yeah.
for checking. You're not crazy
I
for
was
checking.
wondering. Okay, nice.
I think if you go deeper stack though, that jam just evaporates.
Yeah,
Check raise, pick up equity on the turn. A straight draw and a flush draw. I'm betting here, so I'm going 13.95.
I think you might see some rare purple here.
I
Yeah.
would go 55 here.
I think you go bigger. Oh, it is
Oh,
55. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
55, yeah, okay.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, here's a fun one.
Let me see now.
I think I know.
I think we've got nearly just enough equity to call. I'm calling.
you
I
call?
think it's a good call. I think it's a good
Yeah, I
call.
I think
think
it's
so,
a fold.
yeah.
I would fold here.
I would
I'm calling.
call here. This
Because
is.
when you think about
Oh,
it, isn't he bluffing with some better flush draws here? And
there's no
you're
way this is
pretty
a
much.
good call.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I punted with you, Andy.
Yeah.
I would have thought about check raising this one, check jamming on him if he bet.
Probably a good
Mhm.
option too.
Peter. Peter keeps getting two pair.
Yeah. Man, the flush draw board still have a value hand here. Locked up equity. Oh man. All right, 55%. I don't really like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. And both flush draws bricked. We're just gonna shove.
let's go.
I think it's
Easy
good.
Yeah.
jam.
There you go. There you go.
Easy jam.
Out of the hole. Let's go.
It's too easy for him. No, it's Arnie. Phew. Arnie,
We are gonna go 55% here.
boom.
Good.
Let's
You could even
go.
go bigger, but 55 is definitely good.
Oh,
Oh.
a little upset? Or is,
Question is he on a draw or, because he shouldn't have much ace X in range unless he's got spades. Or he's got ace jack. He's just
Oh,
lucky
ace eight.
giver.
He's probably calling twice with ace eight.
Oh, that's true. I think we just block here.
how
Maybe
much?
like a 3.5.
Nah.
Oh, we're just
Oh,
just jamming, just putting it all in.
See,
Oh.
we've seen this a couple of things, cause we shown two big streets of aggression, right? So check raise and then we bet turn pretty big. The ace is not supposed to be a factor anymore.
Hmm.
Would roll off an ace, a king, we don't really care because we clean the range.
It's a cooler, right? If he's got ace jack
Oh
or
no,
ace
he
eight.
doesn't have it, cause we made any ace fold outside of spades here.
Well, he has
Okay.
ace jack,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you lose another point, Army?
I did.
Well. Okay. Um. Got him. Alright, Gavin?
Okay, top card pairing. We're gonna have a lot of 10x in our check raise range, so. We also are gonna benefit from controlling the action to see river cards. We can, this feels like a very good bet small spot in my mind, but maybe I'm thinking about that wrong. Maybe we wanna go half pot some. I'm betting small. I'm gonna stick with it, small.
I would definitely bet bigger. And the reason why is you check raise all your tens and the 10 didn't degrade. So all your tens are still very strong top pairs. So how are they gonna wanna bet here? All big kind of, no?
Yeah, I just struggle with value targets sometimes,
So in my mind, this is a
but
spot where anything under a 10, let's see if I'm right, anything under a 10.
It's
We
also different than when the board was
look at
paired on
this.
the flop.
Yeah,
Like when it
it's like
pairs here
Anything,
on the turn,
anything
you.
under a 10, you're just betting.
look at the
Anything above
Hmm.
a
four.
10, action
Look at the
killer.
4 and the 5. The 4 and the 5, you're just actually going all in with. Those are wild.
Yeah.
And also you size down when the turn brings a lot of equity shifting, right? But here it's the opposite. It's freezing the equity kind of. So you prefer bigger sizings.
So what bet small? Click small real quick. You got 10% of the range. Just isolate the small bets.
6-3.
So
We
10,
can,
6, 10, 6
Yeah,
is
the
in there. There's a
nuts.
lot of 10x in here. There's a lot of
Hmm.
10x in here.
feel like
But,
spades are gonna bet small a lot.
but,
Oh,
yeah,
and you block the
so.
floats.
Oh, okay, so if you have the board extremely locked up where you're blocking flush draws and you have the 10, that's
Hmm.
when you start going small.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah.
So we do have clear value targets still with our 10x and some of the spades and things, so you can go, it can support a larger bet. But
Alright,
okay, yeah,
almost.
let's go primary node.
It's interesting though, cuz like if it were a 10-10-3 board on the flop, we check raise and get a 6 turn, maybe you do go small on that one.
Maybe.
It's just the configuration because it paired the turn. It's like we have fewer 10x.
I feel sad when they give you this river, cause they're never
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get,
like, ha,
they're never
look, you
gonna get
improved.
Galen with this
Yeah,
river.
you got there, Phil.
I could give him back the point
I-
without even hearing his answer.
You think I'm gonna try to punt this off or something? I'm checking. I don't
Of
know,
course
dude.
you're checking. We all know you're
Yeah, but isn't it
checking, man.
good to
You're the
punt off?
biggest nit.
It might be a good board.
Nope, no,
The
no,
easiest river
no.
for you, the easiest river.
Everything came in though, like, but, yeah, I don't know.
Running hot like the sun. Even against the trainer.
Danny?
Take my money.
Oh, wow. Queen of hearts.
I think I know this answer. Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
I could see a lot of things here. I could see this being like another one of the check jam situations. Hmm.
You need to make a choice.
I kinda wanna front load and go like B80. My instincts say B80.
Yes.
Alright, it's the worst one.
Hmm.
I
I'm the
was-
worst one.
I was thinking you gotta be a little careful because king 10's a straight and 10-9's a straight.
I know, the queen's so dicey.
It is kinda
But
dicey,
also
but
like,
I
what are
understand
we
your
gonna do?
intuition. Yeah, there's two flush draws
Oh
and you
my
unblock them
god.
both and you have value, so it's a tough spot.
Pretty bad river.
How
So say
mad
you
are
win
you?
55% on the turn.
I went 55% and I got this river. I'm either gonna check or bet 10% here. Hmm. Let's go for a B10. Is it too greedy? Whoa, even
You
more.
can go
Not
even, yeah, you
enough.
can go more, you can go more. I guess, does he fold better? Does he fold like ace ten if you do that, or ace jack if you do that?
Yeah, it's a four liner, right?